What's up guys, my name's Dychronic, your host here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about this week at Bungie for June 14, 2018. And you know, it's so much easier to figure out what day it is when it's like right in the middle of your damn screen. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about a couple of different things like E3, the reveal trailer, which I'll be showing you just very shortly, things that they have from E3 pictures and whatnot, weapons, Iron Banner, Dead Orbit, all the things. So we're going to be going through that. That was just a very quick, only going through quickly as I can. This first section, they talk about Kade's fate. In this video, which I'll be showing you very shortly, is actually a footage of Kade dying. And it's a very much a darker tone. So I'm going to let that play out for you, and I'll be right back after it.
A lonesome star in a bitter sky. I hear the hungry ghosts calling out in the night. Just a couple victims of this brutal prize. Am I strong enough to let things just die? Spark alive. But if there's nothing on the other side, why can't I leave well enough alone and go to the light?
So it really begs the question, is Kade actually dead in this DLC? Who will take over flashpoints in his stead? Will it be Hawthorne? He's a literal vendor in the tower. To see him disappear would be somewhat of a kind of a game changer, that they can eliminate NPCs like this. What we had assumed in the past is that NPCs like this could not be eliminated, and if they can, that draws a whole new line in the sand. But definitely they're going for a new, darker tone, a Western revenge vibe to avenge Kade. They say avenge Kade. I don't know if he's actually going to die. They might pull something out of their hat, but that's actually insane. Everyone loves Kade. To see Nathan Fillion going off for the last time, that's tough. Anyways, this next little trailer thing here talks about Gambit and all the different things you can do in Gambit, like banking the things. I recommend you watch this. I'll try to put it in the description down below of the video, or you know, you can look at This Week at Bungie and see it. I'm not going to play it because it is nearly 3 minutes long, and you know, it is probably lots of copyright, but it does explain a lot about Gambit. Highly recommend you check it out, and I'm sure there's tons of Gambit gameplay and explanations on the internet that you can also watch. This section is going to be all E3, nothing really big and important. They're just talking about how everyone's loving Gambit and playing Gambit and lots of fun stuff. These two lines are actually really important, even though they are just two simple lines in this whole thing. First of all, talking about how Forsaken players will be able to infuse into their Year 1 gears to the max power, so all of your previous stuff, your Better Devils and whatnot, are going to be able to go to the new maximum, which is supposedly 600, I think. This next section talks about Game Informer's dive into the new Forsaken bow. So there's lots of interesting things on this page here where it's actually an interesting read about how they designed this weapon, why they did the things they did, how they did it, as well as videos of them actually using the weapons, you know, actually real life recurve bows and being able to use them. And I thought it was pretty interesting in how they applied it to the game. And of course there are some demos, like things like, you know, this is a whole new area, so you know, you get to see even more in gameplay if you want to see it. Moving forward, a couple of things in this section is going to be about the new weapon system model. Now there's going to be a lot of changes to the new weapon slot model, where now you're going to be able to have weapons that are usually exclusive to the other slots in pretty much any slot. You can have 3 shotguns, if you want all 3 in those 3 slots. However, there's going to be a balance with ammo. So if you want to run 3 shotouts, that takes a combination of special and heavy ammo, and finding yourself Dry means you're going to have to get your hands dirty with some punching. So you're definitely going to want to have some primary weapons, regardless of the fact that you could have 3 shotguns, perhaps just do it for fun sometimes. It seems like you're definitely going to need some primary weapons if you want to stay alive and actually have any ammo. And as Mama always said, load out for the job you want. Moving on, let's talk about Dead Orbit. They won. Of course they won. They had the Graviton Catalyst, and to the victor goes the spoils. If you wanted to know the percentage of players who pledged to them, this 47% of all pledged players, all the players who did pledge, went to Dead Orbit, and of all the packages, Dead Orbit kind of got like 3 times the amount that either New Monarchy or Future War Cult even achieved. That's mostly because, you know, obviously they did in fact have the Graviton Lance Catalyst that people really, really wanted to grind for. Hopefully in the future we can see New Monarchy head up and win this next one, which should be about a month or a month and a half from now. Faction rallies, there seems to only be like 3 a season or so. And also this thing is not to scale, because obviously this number is 3 times larger than this number, so keep that in mind when you're actually looking at this. This is not to scale. Coming up next is Iron Banner, coming up next Tuesday, June 19th, going for 1 week. The game is Control, and it will be in fire teams of 6. I always do love the 6v6 because it's less serious, and I can kind of just run around and just throw bodies at each other. You know, both teams really just kind of clash and explode in the middle. There's no real big strategy, and that's what I love about Iron Banner these days, is it's kind of just the casual game mode where you can just jump in kind of Ground War style and just have a lot of fun just getting all this power ammo and all this crap. Personally, Season 3 ornaments, the Hunter looks good, the Warlock looks good, the Titan needs some work, but the Season 2 is pretty good for the Titan, so, you know, we don't need another good one. We already have a good one. Personally, I like playing video games, not buying shirts, so let's just continue along. Next section talks about a bunch of bugs, people not being able to get the Young Wolf and Saladin's Private Memorial emblems, player impacting issues on Xbox One, crashes on PC, or my known issues. Really not much to read here. They kind of just say, hey, if you have a problem, put it in the hashtag PC section. If you need help, put it in the hashtag help section or hashtag bug. Or basically they're saying go to their website and tell them what's wrong. And that's basically what we're saying here. And then that's it. There's the movies of the week, you know, Kade 6 Memorial with Tribute, which is actually really good. I highly recommend you check it out. And then the second one, Borealis, one-shotting in PvP and just being an absolute tank of damage in PvE with Ion of Return. Anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comments down below if you had any questions. Let me know your theories about what's going on. If I missed something, if I talked too much, let me know. And then lastly, since you made it to the end of the video, here's an adorable kitty cat. I gotta say though, guys, the amount of kittens that and dogs that have been tweeted to me on Twitter has kind of been somewhat flooding, considering how many Twitter messages I usually get. The amount of cats and dogs on my Twitter is just adorable. So please keep sending those. I really appreciate them. And thank you so much for the people who have sent them. Anyways, that's the video for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name's been Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.